Okay guys, wanted to do a video reviewing Mammoth metal structures. You have to excuse my mess. I'm in the process of building a dump truck. But so this process started back in, say, March, when I put the deposit down. February, I was shopping. I had reached out to a few different companies, and this company popped up on Facebook once I began that search, and I just sent them what I was looking for, and I was contacted by Josh Perez, which has been my point of contact through Mammoth throughout the whole process. So just a real quick insight on that and the way it works. Josh was my point of contact for Mammoth Metal Structures. NCCG, North Carolina Carports and Garages, they actually manufacture the building. So that was a learning experience for me, which was great. I had a great install crew. These guys literally had this building done. They showed up in the evening time of Wednesday and Thursday, about 6 o'clock. They started at 6 o'clock that morning. I had a total of 16 hours working time. You know, I had looked on Google reviews, Better Business Bureau, and you hear some horror stories from some other companies and stuff. But I will say these guys were top notch. They popped lines on everything. The roof, side screws, everything's in a line. You can see how clean their trim work is on the corners. They was very detail oriented. So this is a 30 by 50. The promotion had 3 10 by 10 doors. I went with 2. This half of the building's going to end up being a wood shop, so the far base is going to end up having a lift. But overall, I'm very pleased with the quality of work. I just poured a monolithic slab, turn down slab, 2 runs of rebar, wire throughout the entire floor. Here's the back side. I still got some grade work to do. One thing I did do, this building comes with a mobile home type door. I asked Josh about if I got a door, if the install crew would put it in, and he said absolutely, just mention it to the lead installer. So they wasn't prepared. One thing I have to do, I have to finish fastening the door, turn this door handle, but the key here. But one thing, they installed the door for me. I have to come through and fasten the jamb here. He didn't have which they wasn't prepared for me to do that. But these doors, they do latch on the outside, which is kind of a bummer. I plan to put some openers on them. So, here's the latches. I'm going to put electric openers that have, they have pins on them that'll lock the doors. Or I have seen people come to the inside and put some latch mechanism on the floor to lock it. Get some light in here. That's the door that comes with the building. But overall, so I had reached out to multiple different companies, like I had said, and another company did come in cheaper. But the reviews on Mammoth were much better. Across Google, Better Business Bureau, they just overall had better ratings. People had a lot of good things to say. So I got with Josh. I said, hey man, this quote had come in. Gave him the quote. He took it. He reviewed the quote. He said, yes, we can honor that price. and they actually upgraded me to a double bubble insulation in the ceiling. So I respect them for that. Also want to mention veteran owned. That's a bonus for me. I had run some piping over here for a water line sleeve and a drain for a sink, but the quality of work, everything is anchored good at every upright. Literally, guys, I am amazed at how quickly and effectively these guys worked. I kept them a cooler of ice out here. That's just something that them guys were working hard for me to do an installation, so I provided them with some water to drink. Here's the other side. But again, guys, these chalk marks, they'll wear off, they'll wash off over time, but I'd much rather have the chalk mark in the straight screw lines. Zoom in on the corners. All the corners are nice and 45, real clean. I was asked, would I recommend Mammoth? Absolutely. I have actually already referred them before my building was even up to a guy at work. My neighbor is actually getting ready to put a building up here in the next bit, and I have already gave her all of the information for this company. So anyways, guys, if you're on the market, you're looking for one of these metal buildings, I highly recommend Mammoth Metal Structures. Josh Serez was my point of contact. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Couldn't be happier. And I will use these guys in the future.